James Harden, center, finished with 36 points in Houston's win over Minnesota. Foslien, Getty Images Minneapolis, the Houston Rockets scored 50 points, 22 by James Harden, in a near-record third quarter, cruising to a 119-100 victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves on Monday night and taking a 3-1 lead in their first-round playoff series. Chris Paul scored 15 of his 25 points in the third for the Rockets, who turned a 50-49 halftime edge into a 31-point advantage after the torrid 12-minute span. The only team with more points in one quarter of an NBA playoff game was the Los Angeles Lakers, who scored 51 in the fourth quarter on March 31, 1962, in a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Harden finished with 36 points on 12 for 26 shooting, Clint Capella added 14 points and 17 rebounds, Eric Gordon finally got going with 18 points off the bench, and the Rockets easily recovered from their rough start. They can wrap up the series in Game 5 on Wednesday night in Houston. Karl-Anthony Towns had 22 points and 15 rebounds for the Timberwolves, who were dominated on both ends of the floor during the decisive third and missed 14 of 21 shots over a string of panicked possessions. In Game 3, the Timberwolves had rebounded from 2 defeats on the road by matching the Rockets with 15 three-pointers, a startling development given that the Rockets led the league in that category during the regular season and the Timberwolves were last. Minnesota wisely took another tack for Game 4, attacking the basket with plenty of success in the first half. Towns watched most of the first quarter from the bench after picking up his second foul less than 3 minutes into the game. Derrick Rose, who finished with 17 points and 6 rebounds, was the catalyst off the bench, muscling in for layups on fast breaks and in half-court sets. Minnesota's starting point guard, Jeff Teague, had only 2 points on 1 for 7 shooting while fighting through an injury to his right pinky. Harden did not make a basket until 5 minutes 57 seconds remained in the second quarter, when his 10-foot floater fell in to cut Minnesota's lead to 39-37. He swished one of his signature step-back three-pointers on the next possession, and Houston was back in front to sow the seeds for the staggering third quarter. Just as in Game 2, the Rockets raced out of the gate after the half. Harden scored 17 of their first 20 points. Wolves star Jimmy Butler, on the other hand, started forcing off-balance shots. Who finished with 19 points, and Andrew Wiggins, who had 14, combined to shoot 12 for 31 from the field for Minnesota. When Gordon sank a three-pointer at the end of the quarter, Houston had a 100-69 lead. Jazz 113, Thunder 96. Donovan Mitchell scored 33 points, leading Utah past visiting Oklahoma City. Joe Ingles scored 20 points, and Rudy Gobert added 16 points and 10 rebounds. Ricky Rubio chipped in 13 points, 8 assists and 6 rebounds as Utah took a 3-1 series lead. Game 5 is on Wednesday night in Oklahoma City. Paul George scored 32 points and Russell Westbrook added 23 points and 14 rebounds to lead the Thunder. Oklahoma City lost its third straight in the series after shooting just 39% from the field. The Thunder established a 26-19 lead late in the first quarter when Carmelo Anthony capped a string of 3 straight Oklahoma City baskets with an alley-oop layup. They held on to the lead for much of the second quarter, but then Utah finally woke up on offense. Starting with Gobert cutting to the rim for a dunk with 3 minutes 45 seconds left in the second quarter, the Jazz scored on 11 straight offensive possessions. Ingles fueled the surge by hitting 3 straight three-pointers to put Utah in front by 58-52 before halftime. Another Gobert dunk concluded the 20-3 run that extended over the second and third quarters and gave Utah a 67-52 lead. The Jazz led by as many as 21 points in the third quarter. Utah went up 87-68 when Mitchell drained a jumper and then, on the next possession, fed Ingles for a three-pointer. The game featured physical play and heated emotions. Both teams picked up 2 technical fouls before halftime, and Jay Crowder was ejected with a technical foul with 5:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. A version of this article appears in print on April 24, 2018, on page B11 of the New York edition with the headline, "Rockets pummel Timberwolves with a 50-point quarter."